Great smart lock. I love having the fingerprint on it. After buying this lock, it helped me lock and to unlock the house, making it a lot more convenient for everyone in my family. This smart lock is easy to install. It took me 10 minutes to install. This smart lock has multiple functions to lock and unlock, such as Bluetooth, a fingerprint, a key, a password, all of which are useful functions, but our whole family uses the most convenient way, a fingerprint, to lock and unlock. Installation was a breeze. Took less than 20 minutes with removing the old deadbolt. Works great, easy to unlock and lock. Little annoyances: 1. The fingerprint is good, but not iPhone good. There is times when it can't find my fingerprint. I have deleted and re-entered a handful of times. 2. The deadbolt inside slide is the same black as the background, making it difficult to see if it is locked from up the stairs. Yes, enabling the auto lock removes that worry, just a simple thing that was overlooked. Easy to install, easy to set up, and we really like the functionality. The fingerprint works really well, just only with the finger you registered it with. I was expecting to be able to use either hand. This would not stop me from buying again. It is well made and exactly what they advertised. They had other door products like a garage door operator. My first impression: I was really impressed by the build quality of this lock. It's heavy and really built like a tank. Installation took about 20 minutes. I was looking at several brands and eufy is the only one that had fingerprint with Wi-Fi, which is a definite key deciding factor. Passcode/app to unlock is a cumbersome and should be used a backup. Pros: easy to install, 20 minutes for me. Wi-Fi bridge works well. Fingerprint sensor works fairly well. Build quality is really great. The thing looks great and relatively low profile. Love the many different ways to access the makes pairing super easy. Con: not really a con, but the fingerprint doesn't work as well during cold climate. Takes a few tries, but overall works majority of the time. Built-in Wi-Fi would be great. Generally speaking, I like this. I've only been using it for a few days, but so far so good. Alexa integration: until you set up the Wi-Fi bridge it was not working. I thought saying something as simple as "Alexa, lock the door" would work, but it didn't. Wi-Fi bridge: it's a hot mess and beware, but I recommend getting it. You will also need to purchase or supply your own SD card, or maybe they didn't send me one, which I found odd. You need the bridge in order to set up remote lock accessibility, and this is how the notifications on the app actually work. I had major issues getting it to set up properly and even reached out to support. They weren't much help, but what worked was I plugged it back in and followed the app prompts, and when the light turned green I still held the sync button until she started to speak a D. That seemed to get it to work. Packaging: this was my favorite part. As you can see in one of my photos, everything is nicely labeled with all the parts included, except for the SD card for the bridge. They even sent batteries. Instructions: follow the video on the app. The instructions they provide are fine, but I'm a visual person and the video makes it super easy. I would recommend a second person to help hold the lock in place, as one screws in the pieces, but I did it alone, and although challenging, I was able to get it. Door frame: I just kept the one I previously had installed there. They sent 2 pieces and I wanted to install the reinforcement piece for extra security, but the lock was too big and I would have need to have cut a larger hole out of the frame, so I decided not to do this. Prints and codes: I have only used my fingerprint to unlock and I love it. It's quick and efficient. The app takes a little longer to unlock and the print it's quicker. I assigned codes out and one for myself, and so far so good. One this I wish this would have is a doorbell functionality. It seems almost everything is in place with the bridge and the unlock noise functionality, and a doorbell would have been awesome. This is the third eufy product we bought. I have an eufy Roomba and an old eufy ring bell and have liked them so much. The video quality is clear and the camera is sensitive enough to capture the outside activities. Recently we decided to upgrade the old lock. Still we choose eufy because both of the old products have been working so good. The smart auto lock is my favorite feature. We usually take a walk at night outside and was so tired of bringing keys or clicking on the phone to lock the door. However, now, we don't need to do those and the door is safely locked automatically. The doorbell sounds also clear and elegant. My husband and I have become an eufy fan. No matter what home electrical products we want to buy, would always check eufy first. I'm currently renovating the whole house. And part of that renovation is to have everything smart. Luckily I got the door lock same day I got the new door. It works like a champ. It looks elegant but at the same time is built like a tank. It's perfect. So I purchased the eufy Smart Lock Touch with Wi-Fi during the pre-sale offered, and the installation went pretty smooth with a couple of individual problems that I'll go over. 1. I didn't measure the spacer. Turns out I didn't need it in there as it made the keypad side tweak just a bit. When measuring it looked like it needed it. If yours doesn't fit exact or to your liking, simply remove the spacer. 2. Had to bore out the deadbolt hole a little wider. Not sure if the door I have isn't standard deadbolt size, but it needed to be, I think, 7/8 of an inch. Once all of that was finished, the installation went quick, I'd say 10 minutes or less. To all the negative reviews I've seen being published about the fingerprint being the selling point and it failing miserable, I have only been using the product for a week but have yet to have a fingerprint error or problem when using the correct print. I have tried to access it with my other hand and other fingers and errors will occur, so it's not a false positive every time I've accessed. But really unsure on why so many publications are scoring at low for this reason. Setting up the Wi-Fi bridge/extender was easy as well. Note, you will get a connection error when you test it if your phone has a VPN turned on. Oops. Unboxing, 10/10. Each box is organized and numbered so you know exactly what step comes next. I always forget to go through the installation video in the app first. I use the manual because I'm old school and it worked out just fine. Installation, 10/10 easy installation for most people. My situation called for a couple of weird unique obstacles. If you lock in your 2 long bolts to secure both sides to each other and it doesn't fit right, try removing the spacer. Super easy test and you'll be happy both sides are perfectly flush. Programming and usage, 10/10. Extremely simple setup that walks you through each step. No bugs or errors thus far in week 1. Code works 10/10 attempts. Fingerprint 10/10 attempts. Phone access, 10/10 attempts. One small thing, you need to be pretty close to your door if you don't have the Wi-Fi bridge or Wi-Fi version for you to be able to open the lock with your phone. Look/aesthetics, 10/10. This thing is clean. It makes my ghetto garage door look like it's housing something top secret. I'm really happy it's rated IP65 because rain sometimes gets under the overhang on that side of our house. Overall, 10/10. Easy to set up, looks great, works great. Will update in a month/few months/year. If you have any questions, feel free to reply. Would love to answer any that I can and make your installation as easy as it was for me. Overall very happy with this. Was able to install with my daughter in about 20 minutes following the instructions, and I've never changed a deadbolt before. Wi-Fi bridge works without issue, fingerprint is great. Love being able to check door lock status from my phone, see door activity, remotely lock and unlock, and give friends and family their own access. Had given me huge peace of mind that I can let someone in if I need someone to check on my dogs in an emergency, and friends can now let themselves out, and I don't worry about locking the door after with auto lock set and their ability to lock from outside easily. Only 2 issues: event notifications on iPhone are not meaningful and you have to go in the app event history to see the real notification, and the auto lock locks when the door is open. I reported the notification issue to eufy and am hopeful they'll fix it soon. I will be reporting the auto lock issue and hope they'll come up with a solution. For now I have to be really careful and make sure the deadbolt isn't sticking out before I close the door if I've been going in and out to bring things in from the car. It's happened multiple times that it locks while the door is open while on 1.5 minutes auto lock delay. I also would have preferred a Chrome option to match my existing hardware, but it's not a deal breaker. Update March 27, 2021, the iPhone notification issue is now fixed on my iPhone 8 Plus as of a week or 2 ago. My daughter mentioned she never had this issue on her newer iPhone. Still very happy with product and it hasn't lost Wi-Fi connection once. Really easy to use. I installed it in about 10 minutes and another 3. I added the whole family to the fingerprint reader. The reader works perfectly. Moreover, it works perfectly even when it is 20 degrees outside. Same with a touch screen, works perfectly. I would definitely recommend this smart lock. We started with your outdoor security eufy cameras. We love them. Had them almost 2 years. Wife bought a robot vacuum. It's fantastic. It's time to sweep and you think, does it need it? Then you sweep and to our surprise it has picked up a ton of dirt. Incredible. My wife had been looking at your lock with Wi-Fi bridge. We bought it. I installed it in less than 20 minutes. I programmed lock and bridge. Setup was simple. I'm almost 70, so not speedy or tech savvy. So if I can do it, anyone can. We are so very happy with the new lock. It's better than we had hoped. We also recently purchased your solar panel chargers for outdoor cameras. They work fantastic. We are extremely happy with all of our eufy products and the quality is outstanding. Ease of use for all of them is important for us being older. Thanks to you and your team for making such wonderful products. Manuel and Pamela. Great product. Had the lock body installed in about 10 minutes. I had a bit of trouble getting the strike plate positioned properly. It must be lined up perfectly for the bolt to operate smoothly. The strike plate included with a lock is larger than a standard residential deadbolt strike. You may have to chisel out space if the strike needs to be flush with the frame. Pretty good product. Nice layout, modern design, and easy to install. I used to have a mechanical lock, with ugly numbers on it, but this lock was like pure black exterior. The numbers appears only when you touch it. The best thing about this lock is the app. You can lock and unlock it wherever you are. Forgot to lock the door? Just go to the app and swipe the screen, bang, it locked. Very nice packaging. Very good and easy install instructions. Well labeled. My only issue was getting deadbolt to fit correctly, but that was my issue and the door, not product. I have multiple people that have their own code to enter. Very easy process and really easier than traditional door lock to install. If you are looking for the new way to secure your home, for sure check this out. Click link in description for more reviews.